Hi everybody, I am Santosh here. Today I am going to deliver the lecture on various types of analytical problems in bridge engineering and which might be useful for you for MPSC mains as well as gate type of examination and also useful for various examinations at junior engineer level in various municipal councils and various organizations. Okay. First of all, we discuss the typical problem on score depth. And what is the problem? First, see that problem. Determine the depth, that is maximum. So, determine the maximum depth of score for a bridge having following details. The discharge is 300 meter cube per second. The strata of the river bed is alluvial. The silt factor F is given as 1.1. The proposed waterway means the proposed spans are 2 into 40 meter. And what should be the depth of score if waterway is changed to 2 into 45 meter? So by reading the problem, you must know that we have to find out the maximum depth of score in two situations. First is for the waterway 2 into 40 meter and second for the situation where waterway is 2 into 45 meter. So please look at this formula, that is normal score depth. D is equal to 0.473 Q by F raised to 1 by 3. This is Less's equation. So what is F? F is given. F is silt factor 1.1. What is Q? Q is given 300 meter cube per second. Okay. So by putting Q as a 300 meter cube per second and F as a 1.1, we would calculate the normal score depth, and which is calculated as 3.067 meter. So you must use the calculator to get these values, because calculator and its functions are very important to calculate such values. Then we calculate the W, that is weighted perimeter, and what is the formula for that W? W is equal to 4.8 Q raised to 1 by 2. You must know the Q. Q is 300. All other things are known. So W is equal to 83.138 meter. So this is the two span bridge, and linear waterway get contracted because 2 into 40 means 80 meter, and what is the W, that is weighted perimeter, is 83.138 meter. So that the two span bridge, the water may get contracted. Then maximum depth of score is calculated by, first we calculate the dm, that is dm is equal to d into bracket w by l raised to 1.56. So you must know the d, which is calculated 3.067. You know the w, that is weighted perimeter, that is 83.138. And what is the l, that is linear waterway, that is 2 span 40 meter means 2 into 40 raised to 1.56. So 3.256 is the dm. Okay. Then the contracted waterway, how it is calculated, that is d dash, or that is maximum depth of score for the contracted waterway is calculated at d dash is equal to d into bracket w by l raised to 0.61. So what is d? That is 3.067. We calculated that. What is w? We calculated that 83.138. What is the l? 2 into 40 raised to 0.61. So you will get the d dash as 3.14. And since the bridge is multiple span bridge, the maximum depth of score is 2 into d dash. So t into 3.14, you will get the answer as a 6.28. Okay. So maximum depth of score recommended is 6.28. And when proposed waterway changed to 2 into 45 meter, We know that value of D is common, that is Lacy's by calculated by Lacy's formula in the first example, that is 3.067, and we know the W also, that is also 83.138. So what is D dash? D dash is equal to D into bracket W by L raised to 0.61. So what is the D dash? That is 2.922 meter. Okay. Since the bridge is multi-span structure, dm is equal to 2 into d dash, that is 2 into 922, that is 5.844. So that is the maximum depth of score, that is 5.844 meter. So these are the simple equations. First we use the Lacy's equation to get the normal depth score. D is equal to 0.473 into bracket Q by F raised to 1 by 3, where Q is the discharge and F is the silt factor. Then we calculate the W as a formula 4.8 Q raised to 1 by 2, or 4.8 under root of Q. And then we calculate the dm also. Dm is D into bracket W by L raised to 1.56, and we can, or another formula also, D dash is equal to, for contracted waterway, D into bracket W by L raised to 0.61, and for multi-span bridges we multiply this value of D dash by 2 to get the maximum depth of score, right? Then second type of problem is based on Mollwer's equation. First read out that problem. The bridge having linear waterway of 150 meter, that is L is equal to 150 meter, constructed across a stream whose natural waterway is 220 meter. If average flood discharge is 1500 meter cube per second and average flood depth is 3 meter, calculate afflux under the bridge. So we have to calculate the HA. A is the natural waterway. Natural waterway is given as linear waterway is 220 meter and the depth is 3 meter. So 220 multiplied by 3, you will get the 660 meter square as a natural waterway. Then AC is the contracted waterway. How it is calculated? Contracted waterway is calculated by this reduction in linear waterway is 150 meter and multiplied by 3, that is 450 meter square, is the contracted waterway. Velocity, you know the common formula, Q is equal to AV. So V is equal to Q by A, and velocity approach we may termed as VA, that is Q by A. Q is given as a 1500 meter cube per second, and A, that is natural waterway, 660 meter cube meter square. So you will get the velocity of approach as a 2.27 meter per second, and by using Mollwer's equation, HA is equal to VA square divided by 17.9 plus 0.015, that bracket complete, and another bracket A divided by AC bracket square minus 1. By putting all these values of VA, then putting the value of A and putting the value of AC. So for Mollwer's equation there are two unknowns. One is the VA, second is the A, third is the AC. Then we will get the afflux as 0.349, that is equal to 0.35 meter, because afflux is the level difference between upstream side and downstream side, and it is unit of afflux is meter. It may be a centimeter, it may be a millimeter, depending upon the case situation or depending upon the problem. Then third type of problem, which is famous in MPSC, means previously when descriptive examinations are there, but now in some multiple choice questions also some analytical problems might be there, and you must know how to calculate that economic span of bridge. The problem is like that: at the time of estimating cost of multiple span bridge, approximate cost of substructure span and one pier are given below, and find out the economic span. Approximate cost of superstructure is given and one pier means substructure is given. So what is the economic span? The economic span is the span for which total cost is minimum. And we derived formula in our earlier lectures also, that economic span, that is small l, is equal to under root of Cp divided by A1. And what is A1? A1 is the cost of superstructure divided by L square. For each case we can calculate the A1 because cost of superstructure knows for various spans. What is 6 meter span? The cost of superstructure is 3950 rupees. So how A1 is calculated, or A1 for 6 meter span is calculated? That is 3950 divided by L square means 6 square, that is 36. The value arrives to be 109.72. Similarly, for 9 meter, the cost of superstructure is 8950. Span is 9. So 8950 divided by 9 square, that is 110.49. Similarly, for the 12 meter span, 15 meter span, 18 meter span and 21 meter span, these spans are given here. So for each span we calculate the value of A1, and the value of A1 is calculated. Then average of value A1 is calculated. There are 6 spans. So adding these 6 spans value of A1 divided by 6, you get the average cost of A1 as a 111.314. And the average value of cost of pier, the cost of pier for the each span is given here. That is 25800, 25900, 26500, 26400, 26000 and 26750. So calculate the average of that value of cost of pier by this formula: P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4 plus P5 plus P6 divided by 6. If 7 span are there, then this value is summation of P7 divided by 7. If 10 values are there, summation of P10 divided by 10. That is the average value of cost of pier, which is very simple, right? Then this cost of P1 is calculated by above formula, and the value is 26225 here. In this case the value is 26225. Okay, then what is the economic span? We derived early in our lectures. That is small l, that is equal to under root of Cp divided by A1, or under root of C divided by A1. What is under root of Cp or C? That is the cost of, average cost of pier, that is 26255 we calculated here, and A1 is the average A1. We calculated here average value 111.314, and under root of that we get the value of economic span as 15.349, say 15.35 meter. So it is so simple. First of all, we calculate the value of A1. How it is calculated? A value of A1 is calculated as cost of superstructure divided by span square, that is WL square by 8. You must know that is the maximum value of bending moment for the superstructures of bridge. Then L square, you must know the cost varies with the square of the span. So value of A1 is calculated as value of superstructure divided by L square. Okay, and we modified that formula and calculated the average value of A1. Then the cost of pier or cost of substructure is given. We calculate the average cost of pier, and square root of average cost of pier divided by A1, you will get the economic span of bridge. That is so simple. Okay, so these three types of problems are generally asked in the degree level of examinations, as well as diploma level examinations, as well as for GATE and MPSC MCQs and other type of descriptive type of examinations. These analytical problems are very must and very important. And thank you for subscribing my channel of Santosh Kulkarni Civil Engineering Academy. And those who have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel to get more and more notifications regarding upcoming lectures on the various subjects such as tunneling, hydrology and other important subjects for MPSC mains examinations. So once again I am requesting you to subscribe my channel. Till then, okay, tata, bye bye, and best luck for various types of examinations. Bye, see you.